Welcome back to another video. Now, I'm officially now from Calapan, Mindoro. As you see around the pier, going that way is Puerto Galera, guys. A lot of people been thinking for years Philippines doesn't have a chance, but Philippines has a great chance. These are all my people in City Mart. I have her here teaching me Tagalog, and then there's all the people in City Mart here. Shout out to City Mart. Beautiful Filipinas, ganda, and the handsome Filipinos. Angel.
Yes.
Oh! I'm in a beautiful place. I'm gonna have fun while I'm here. Now, I want to talk about this. Now, a lot of people been thinking for years Philippines doesn't have a chance, but Philippines has a great chance, actually, very soon to be a top tourist destination. Actually, it will be, but there's a couple of things, and people may not like this, Filipinos may not like this, but it's true. The truth cuts deep and it hurts. So before you give your thumbs down, make sure you watch the video, okay? I'll talk to my boy, okay? We talked quickly on WhatsApp, and I asked him. He's been actually, if you guys don't know, this is my boy Chris Forte. Has a YouTube channel. Make sure you go watch his videos, subscribe. He may be here in the Philippines soon. He's gonna be traveling around the world. He's been my boy for years. He helped me start this channel. He's the reason why I started my YouTube channel. So much props to him. And you know, we were talking, I said it's about a week ago, guys. I really waited to do this because I thought about it. I told him yesterday, I said, you know what, bro? I said, I'm gonna talk about this, okay? And the reason why I'm gonna talk about it, because I've been saying it for years. I've even spoke to my boy Al about this. He's from New York, and it's not that, and he's a Filipino. Guys, I'm not bashing the Philippines, but this is so true. What's happening? Let me tell you what's happening in these other countries. Right now in Thailand is getting a lot more strict now, to where it's gonna be hard for those guys that don't have much of a budget.
Along with vaccination certificate, health insurance with minimum coverage of 50,000 USD.
To be in the country, okay? Now, what happened, I was showing my boy and he said, with their investor's visa, you know, you have to have like something like you need an investor's visa, and you need 25,000 or something like that. Actually, no, to be a regular tourist, you need to be able to show a ton of money. And it's not a ton of money, but to some people it is. Some people just want to travel to Thailand and live there, and they don't have $20,000 or $50,000, you know, to have in a bank account, or to, you know, just have laying around. And also, they don't have money just laying around to invest. You know, a lot of people want to go, maybe even start vlogging in Thailand. Thailand is a very top destination. It's actually top, more bigger than the Philippines, right? But they're making it harder now. Now, in order to be an investor in Thailand, okay, you have to, now they're gonna make it to where you actually have to invest. You can't just be an investor and then say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna stay for a year, 2 years, and then not make a decision. No. They're making it now to where you have to make a decision, okay? Now, that's what makes it sweet for the Philippines. Philippines is not like that. You can stay here for 3 years and just pay your way, okay? Now, I'm gonna get into this in the end of the video, but it's not the Philippines government that's gonna make it hard for people to come here, and I'll speak about that later. Now, also, he was telling me about Vietnam, right? Vietnam, there was people out there that were running like some sort of scams with the, like kind of like the fixers. They were like fixers, right? Same thing as fixers in the Philippines. Those guys out in Vietnam, and what they were doing was they were actually booking foreigners as like investors, and it was all fake, a bunch of fake paperwork. Vietnam cracked down on that. So what's happening is a lot of countries, you know, Vietnam, Thailand, and there will be more, use the pandemic to actually crack down on a lot of things that were happening in their countries. So, like, you know, and also visa runs are gonna be pretty much dead too for Thailand. So that's what's gonna make everybody start looking at the Philippines. Also in Vietnam, now they crack down on those certain things foreigners were doing to be able to stay in the country. They're cracking down on that now. So what's gonna happen? People are gonna look at the Philippines and say, sort of look good. Now, one thing the Philippines needs to work on to keep people here. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be honest. And it's not the Philippines government. It's little things like the service, okay? Let me explain what I mean. And it's gonna cut deep, but it's true. Okay, when you're in Thailand, and I'm not trying to big Thailand, I'm just telling the truth. My wife even lived in Thailand for many years, okay? Now the Thai people, to me, the Philippines people are the realest people in the world, actually. Even more realer than I feel in the States, you know? So let me finish. Now, of course you got real people in Thailand, but from that fakeness, what you get is you get great service, okay? Let me tell you what I mean. For instance, when you go into a restaurant, right? It's like when you're in the Philippines, everything on the menus, a lot of times, sometimes it's never available. They don't even care to stock it again. You know, you just see things crossed out. I remember I went to a restaurant in the mall, right? And I was saying, hey, I want to get the beef. And they've never had beef ever again. They had beef balls on the menu. And then for years, I've been going to that same mall for 4 years. Never had beef balls on the menu ever again. They had a bunch of things that were supposed to be in the menu, and they never had it ever again. But the thing is, instead of changing the menu and taking it off, they kept it there. So every time I went to go look at the menu, I would go, oh, do you have this today? No, we don't have. After a while, you stop asking, okay? Now, things like that don't happen in Thailand as much, okay? Now, one thing the Thailand people have, even though they're fake, Philippines people are so real, realest ever, okay? And they're gonna give you service, though. Let me explain. Now, see, the Philippines people, let me explain how real the Philippines people are. See, a lot of, and I said it before in the videos, when you guys come here and you see those smiles on people's faces, that's real. And I try to say it before, like, it's real. Like, even I talked about the woman before, where a lot of guys, the thing about the Philippines, they think Filipinos are scammers. That's not true. It's for you guys that date online. You have the bulk of Filipinos that are desperately in need, that have their families putting the pressure on them. They're on those websites scamming you. So that's way different. But for the most part, though, Filipinos are real. Those smiles you get when you're here, say if you go to an island, people are smiling and happy to see you. They're really happy to see you. Hey, Joe. They call you, hey, Joe. How you doing, Joe? Or, you know, they want to talk to you. Or they go, where you from? Where you from? They say just like that. They don't speak English. Where you from? Or you have kids in the Philippines, they'll come up to you and just start talking, and then they run away, you know? That's real, okay? But, see, the thing is, though, the service has to match that realness of the Philippines, okay? Once the service matches that realness of the Philippines, and with Thailand being more strict on their rules with the investor's visa, with Vietnam being more strict on their rules with the investor's visa, with Philippines always being the country that you can come, and as long as you pay your way, you can stay for up to 3 years before you do a visa run, okay? You can stay for up to 3 years. The service is what's gonna keep people here. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm here because I love it. I'm not here because of the service. And that's the truth, okay? I'm in the Philippines because I love it. I've been here for 6 years because I love being here, okay? Is it because of the service? Oh no, the service a lot of times is horrible in the Philippines. I'm just being real, okay? So don't shoot the messenger. But no, I'm just being real. Don't shoot the messenger for telling the truth. You know, me, I've been in customer service for many years in my life. I've been a waiter for many years, okay? And I've eaten a lot of poo-poo. I've been in service my whole life. I've been in sales, customer service. I've been a waiter. I've been customer service in the store. I've worked in stores. I worked in Radio Shack. I've worked in Walmart. I worked in Target. I've worked all over the place. I've worked in food. I've been a cook. So you got to understand, when I get service, when I'm in restaurants, when I'm in certain things, I understand service. Okay, so I'm the person that can talk about it. As a person that's been skilled in service my whole life, ever since I've been working, 16 years old, I've been giving service. I'm 40 now, you know, so that's been, what's that? So many years, and I'm still working. So many years of giving service that I understand service, and the Philippines needs to work on their customer service. I'll tell you what happened, right? I was in a restaurant. Now, when I was in a restaurant this past week, before I was going to the province, right? I was actually eating in a Mediterranean place, Cafe Mediterranean. Shouts out to Cafe Mediterranean. This one store, right? The Filipino, what he did was, when they went to bring my food out, he brought out my appetizer before he brought out all of the rest of my food. Now, I said, Kuya. He said, you're a good waiter. I said, where did you learn that from? He said, the restaurant trained us that. He said, the restaurant trained us on that service. And I said, Kuya, that's right. And I told him, I related to him. I said, I'm a waiter, okay? If you give people their breadsticks, I order breadsticks. If you give people breadsticks with their food, like they do in most restaurants out here, they're not gonna want the rest of the food. And he said, yeah, Kuya. I said, yeah, the restaurant taught us that. Before we worked in the restaurant, we had hospitality training, okay? And I said, Kuya, this restaurant did a good job. And the great thing that the restaurant did for him is he can take what he learned and use that for every other business he works at in the Philippines. See, now that Filipino is trained, okay? He's trained to understand service. And that's great because when foreigners are coming here, they're gonna want that service. Something as simple as not giving the appetizer with the food. You know, in the Philippines, they bring out all the food at once, which is the #1 no-no. Small things like that is gonna push foreigners away. Small things like customer service times when you need service, okay, and it takes a month, is gonna push people away, especially when people start to go to the provinces, and it slows down even more. Because these are things that happen in the cities. Because I went through this in Manila. So imagine now I'm here in the province, it's even slower, and the Philippines has to work on that, okay? It can't be so much, you come to the Philippines, oh, you have to slow down and adjust. Because if people have to slow down and adjust, you know what? They're not gonna come to the Philippines, they're gonna find somewhere else where everything is much better, okay? Now, and guys, this is like it's like the truth cuts deep, and this is what's gonna help the Philippines grow. So one thing they have to work on is service. Now, for instance, like when you're in Thailand, right? And even on the street, I'm not saying all street food is good. Like a lot of times the street food is bad everywhere. But it's all uniform, meaning, you know, you can get something in the province and then you can get something in the city and the quality and standards up to par. Same thing with food in Vietnam. Same thing, like, it wasn't like that so much in Malaysia, but it was kind of like that. You know, other countries, their service around the country matches, okay? That's why people enjoy going to Thailand. I never been to Vietnam, but Vietnam may be like that too. Now, foreigners are very spoiled, okay? Philippines has to learn more to cater to people, all right? It's so real, so loving, and the smiles you get are real in the Philippines. Realest people in the world, but they have to work on the service. But the Philippines will be a top destination. I think more videos need to be out there like this, and people need to tell the truth while they're here in the Philippines. So many foreigners come here, oh, the malls are amazing, wow, and Filipinos love it, and they promote that. And they don't like realness. This is real, okay? I keep it real, and I get bashed a lot on my channel, but certain Filipinos know that I tell the truth, and they love it. So I will keep doing that because they need to hear it, because the more Filipinos hear the truth, the more they say, you know what, maybe we do need to start adjusting. We do want the country to be top. Okay, that's what's gonna get the country to the top of the map. Philippines has always been lenient on their rules and their policies. The government is doing the job, okay? The government could easily change it and say, you know what, we're gonna do the same thing Thailand is doing and charge 5,000, 25,000. No, they're not doing that. They're keeping it the same. You can come to the Philippines and stay for 3 years as long as you pay your way. So Philippines has that going for them. Now the rest of the country needs to match the government, okay? The rest of the country has to say, you know what? We gotta stop saying, oh, you get what you get, you get what you get. That's the attitude here in the Philippines, especially in the province. It can't be, oh no, you take what you get. Oh, we don't have that, you take it. It has to be, you know what? We have to do what we need to do to make our menus better. We have to do what we need to do to make our service better. Companies all around the Philippines need to work on that and be more stronger with customer service, be more stronger in catering to people's needs, because doing that is gonna push the Philippines to the top of the map. That's what the Philippines is missing. Yeah, guys, I just want to thank you for watching this video. You caught the sunset out here in Calapan. Be sure to stay tuned in. This is the Black Filipino TV. Okay. Also, be sure to buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the province. So this is all my people in City Mart. I have her here teaching me Tagalog. And then there's all the people in City Mart here. Angel. Well, Angel, are you single and ready to mingle? Are you single and ready to mingle? Married? She's married. You, are you single? Would you date a foreigner? Would you date a foreigner?
What?
Hey, if you can date a foreigner, I can help you find a foreigner. Yeah. Let me know. Ready? Okay. Now, Tay, would you date a foreigner? Tay, you here. Would you date a foreigner?
No.
You married? You married? She's taken.
I'll take it.
Okay. How about you? Would you date a foreigner?
Just very single.
Well, ask in Tagalog.
Would you date a foreigner?
Oh! Okay. So you two, you have to join my live stream, and we're gonna find you a foreigner. Seriously. I'm dead serious. Yeah. Love of your life, yeah. Hello, Ate. She's taken, and you taken? Oh, she's married. She didn't marry. Oh. But yeah, guys. So that's from City Mart. First time here. This is actually gonna be the new place where I shop because they have everything. They had the fish at Robinson's. They didn't have the fish. So sorry, Robinson's, but we're gonna have to come all the way over here across town to shop now. So this is my new people. They're gonna see me all the time. This is where I'm gonna shop, and stay tuned for the next video.
Friendly guard.
To the gym with me, and we're gonna have him like these, like bigger than me. He's gonna be, he look like he's a story. He's like, you come in the store playing with me. Watch, cool y'all. Watch. Look what I'm saying. They have it out here, but you don't see Arizona's over town in Manila.
You see that in Earth Sandwich?
Yeah, you see an herb sandwich. That's it. The cranberry juice. I don't even see this in the States. Arizona with lemon flavor. Like, it's complete with everything. They got lingers, fruit punch. No high fructose corn syrup. See, that's when you know that's the juice you need. It's still not good though. I wouldn't get that. I'm not drinking juice anymore. But they got lingers. It's still expensive, but $105, $2 for that. But still, they have it, guys. Out here in the province, it's been more complete so far than we in Manila. It's fucked up. Look at this place. Look at this shop. It's like a big Walmart. Look, they got the Let's go in the back over here, okay? It's more complete. It's more updated. Look good. Then we also need this stuff like this here. Yeah. And they have the complete. Oh, look at this kid.
Oh, wow. This is like a SM hypermarket, babe.
Now this is like what's the name? You know how people make act all fake and be like, wow, this is a whoa. No, it's really a whoa because it's like we in Calapan? Is this Manila? Seriously, not oh, but this is really like oh. Like my first time seeing this being from Manila right now and then coming here and seeing this is like whoa. Let's go. It's probably expensive.
It looks
bro.
like it looks like it's orange, right?
Yeah,
I thought tomatoes was pink.
Alright guys, let's stop the gosh. But this is really like raw though, but look how red that is.
Oh,
So fresh. I wanna make nachos today. Guys, I'm gonna get this and some hot sauce. I know they have hot sauce. I know they have
who
it
you
here.
talk like that?
No. This is really wow. Seriously. I'm like one of those fake vloggers right now. I'm so shocked. Guys, this is amazing. Oh man.
You know what I missed? Because I thought tomatoes is blue, babe.
Hey, but no, look at this place though. Look.
Guys, I'm wearing this t-shirt because
Case representing. Look guys, look, that's like a dress. Get it for your ladies too. She can get the long shirt. See, look, they still look sexy with it. Guys, this place is like.
I was shocked, babe.
You were shocked?
I thought this is blue.
Yo, wait.
I don't know that
No, seriously.
tomatoes is
No,
what is
guys.
tomatoes in Tagalog?
Tomatoes, kamates. The
Yeah.
kamates. Okay, get some. I'm gonna make nachos. Seriously, I'm really serious, guys. No, but no. On a serious note, though, I'm shocked. Like, look, guys, look how far back. That's fruits. Over here, they got the veggies. They got the dairy section, but it's not really dairy's nothing here. I don't want no dairy anyway. Get dairy out your diet. But the veggies is all here. Somewhat complete. It's complete actually. They got the rice over there. They got Tay over there fanning the floor. Woo! Let me see. Oh, let me go silk the Tay. See that? He's mopping, but Tay over there, she just farted. She's so she need to she need to wave it because she just farted so smelly. No, you fart, Tay. You fart. Kuya, Kuya, Kuya. Do you know where you're working, Kuya? This store's so amazing. It is. Look, shades for the house, kid.
Yeah, we need a curtain. Because the, magkano?
Something darker.
This is the one. This is what I'm holding.
Oh wow.
No, I just don't like this. This is too, the dirt. I want shiny.
We need a small one for the window upstairs, a smaller one, and a bigger one for the window downstairs.
No, I want shiny.
I see what you're saying.
Timmy, eh?
Okay, here goes darker, shiny.
Meron kayong mas, yung nagbo-block ba ng ano, ng...
Like this, like this,
Hindi kasi ito madaling makapitan ng...
like this, Kay.
No.
You talking like this?
No, I just don't like...
What's blue? You have blue.
I don't know lang yung available.
They have black and red. What about blue? Okay. Are you married, Tay? Are you married? No? Oh. So she is single and ready to mingle. I want to ask Tay, would you date a foreigner? Would you? Would you date American or UK? Because I have many friends, Tay, who will think you are very beautiful. Tay, are you married, Tay?
Yes.
You married? Oh, she's taken, guys. No, because I have American friends who are, but you're married, so guys, she's married. Ava's married, so sorry, guys. So guys, they have oats caldo. I've never ever seen this in Manila, but they have it here.
Oats caldo.
I'm like, what?
Walang
Like, huh?
ganito nakita.
Oats caldo, chicken mushroom.
Only thing, this is...
It's 400 sodium. Yeah, it's too much. I wouldn't eat it, but that's crazy. Not joking. I'm joking. So yeah, we're gonna see if it steams now. Let's see. Very accommodating. Ava, I was saying, Ava, this is the service the Philippines needs, Ava. Yes, so.
Hintayin natin. Pag hindi nag-stop yan, hindi kasi sira. Kailangan automatic na May mga open pa bang kainin dito? Open.
It's definitely a Chinese store. It's definitely a Chinese store. Down you. It's working already. So, give Ava a raise. You guys need to give Ava a raise. How long you been working here, Ava? How many years?
1 year.
1 year, yeah. When it's time for giving raises, give one to Ava.